Hey, hello, and welcome to video 2 of the Canva app series. This summer, we're going through lots of different apps that you can use, how to use them, what you can do with them in Canva, and how to create some really cool designs. So I'm going to head straight over to my desktop and I'm going to show you the second one. Okay, here we are. We are on my desktop. Now, apps. We know that the apps are over here on the left-hand side. And we have a huge amount of amazing apps now incorporated into Canva. We are going to show you some really great ones here. Now, the next one I want to show you is called Fontframe. It happens to actually be one of these apps here. This is an awesome one. You can search for it in here, Fontframe. Search for it in the search bar if you want to, but at the moment it is actually on the main screen. So I'm going to click Fontframe, and again it gives you the option to use in an existing design or use it in a new design. I'm going to click new design, and we're going to click Instagram post just because I love my squares and they are just so easy to use. Right, so the information comes up on the left hand side. It gives you an example of what you can create here, and it just tells you all the information that you need to know. So just have a look through before you start doing anything. The first thing we need to do is change the text. It says hello world. We might not want it to say hello world. We might want it to say something else. So I'm going to go with, oh, it also matters whether it's uppercase or lowercase. So if you want to have nice big bold letters, go with uppercase. I'm going to go, hello, I'm Laura. Okay, we'll go with something like that. So we've got our text in place. We do need to choose an image. So if I select choose file, it opens up my desktop for me. This is where you can select a photo from your desktop. I've got some AI generated images in here, which I'm going to use one of them. Fantastic, Canva, AI, brilliant. So I've now got, hello, I'm Laura, and I've added my image into the background. You can change the depth of the image. So if you want it really, really big within your text, it's not the greatest. Sometimes I think it's best to stick with the full image in the text frame. Okay, so next over to settings. Now, settings gives you a few other options. So you can change the font if you want to. With this particular app, I would recommend a nice big chunky font, something that is really visible and has a good inside to it, which is why Rubik works really well, and that's the main font that this feature starts with. Something like Montserrat could work well. These are all sort of chunkier big fonts. Bitter, for example, that's quite a nice one. I'm going to go with that one. So I can change the alignment. Left, right, center, we'll go with center. And I can change my outline thickness, so I can make it really thick or really thin or none at all. I think it's nice to have a slight outline because it distinguishes the letters as well. So I'm going to have a slight outline, and the letter spacing, so the space between the individual letters as well. So if they are really close together and they're not easy to read, you can give them a slight spacing so that you can read it better. And then the line spacing, this one, if I show you, if I do that, exaggerate it, it makes a bigger space in between the actual lines. Just going to bring it in a little bit because I don't want it too big. And then once you have done all that, you've got your image, you've got your text, you've got your settings all in, your font, your thickness of your outlines, your letter spacing and your line spacing. Click Add to Design. And it's now added it into my design as an element. I can now use this as a basis for creating a design. I could change the background color by clicking the color palette. And then we have got a really awesome piece of text that you have added an image into the background of. This is a really effective feature It's very quick and very simple and very easy to use. It's called Fontframe. It's in the app section of Canva, and I would love to see what you create with this. I love the fact that we can now write a piece of text, change the font to any font we want, and add an image into the background of the whole thing. Beforehand, we used to have to add an image into individual frames and drag them out so that they all match. Now we have this feature in Canva and we can do it all at the click of a button. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed that. That is the second in our series of apps in Canva this summer. Please, please do make sure you come and follow and subscribe to my channel because we have loads more to go. Some really great features for you. And there's loads of videos already in the channel to help you learn how to use Canva and to have fun with it.